Hi, my name is Anessa Olson. The Cumberland County Public Library is this fall hosting the Let's Talk About It book discussion series in cooperation with the North Carolina Humanities Council and the North Carolina State Library and the Center for the Book. During Let's Talk About It, we bring local scholars and thinkers to the library to lead discussions of classic novels. This fall, we will be discussing classic novels by prominent North Carolina authors in the North Carolina Literary Hall of Fame. The upcoming series is an exploration of North Carolina's history and culture as we read some of the most prominent authors who have reflected on life in North Carolina. This book discussion series is really a chance to connect with our common cultural history. On October 4th, we are going to be reading Themorrow of Tradition by Charles Chesnutt. It's a chilling account of the rise of white supremacy in post-Civil War North Carolina. It follows several characters, black and white, in a fictional small town in North Carolina as they live and struggle in a town gripped by racial tension. On October 18th, we're going to be discussing the classic Asheville, North Carolina novel by Thomas Wolfe, Look, Homeward, Angel. This lyrical and expressive novel is actually based on the life of the author. It deals with the life of a boy, birth through age 19, dealing with a manic and alcoholic father and longing for a more expansive life. On November 1st, we will be discussing the rich, haunting, and timeless novel The Winter People by John L. It tells the story of a budding romance between a clockmaker and a single mother in Depression-era North Carolina, which is disrupted by a long-standing family feud. On November 15th, we're reading Roxana Slade. This novel is spiced with regional flavor and is the story of tart and feisty 90-year-old Roxana Slade as she reflects on her seemingly modest life as a wife and a mother in a small North Carolina town. And finally, on November 29th, we will be discussing On Egget Hill by Lee Smith. Pieced together from letters, poems, court records, journal entries, and other ephemera, it tells the story of the feisty orphan Petrie, a rollicking patchwork novel of unforgettable characters. The library has a wide variety of programs going on. I would encourage you to go online and look at the library's website to see everything that we have going on. A few highlights during the month of October, though. We have a community dialogue on domestic violence coming up on October 15th. That's 11:30 at the Cliffdale Library, and we're going to be discussing the impact of domestic violence on our families. On October 23rd at 3 o'clock at the headquarters library, we're having an exploration of ghost hunting in Fayetteville. The Paranormal Research Organization of Fayetteville, or PROOF, is going to bring their research on local haunted sites. We also have a wide variety of computer classes for people who want to brush up on their computer skills. Whether you know a little or a lot, there's always something at the library for you. We have classes on Google, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel. And we also this month have an important program on NC Works. NC Works is a statewide initiative to help North Carolinians find jobs. It's a job searching site, a resume builder, and a one-stop shop for everything you need to get a job in North Carolina. That's on October 19th at 3 p.m. at the headquarters library. On October 29th at 9 a.m., the headquarters library will be hosting the opening event of this year's Writers' Workshop. Now, in past years, the Writers' Workshop has only covered one weekend, but this year we've got a bonus because the following weekend we will be also hosting a master class by story writer Larry Brooks. The entire event will last between October 29th and November 5th, and in between each weekend, we were going to be having a wide variety of literary events all across town, everything from book discussions to poetry readings and poetry slams, even a couple of scary story writing contests. On October 29th, we will be having our traditional writers' workshop. We are bringing in authors from around North Carolina to discuss different aspects of their profession and their craft to help new writers get started and connect with other writers around the state. The following day, on Sunday the 30th, we're going to be deconstructing a movie in order to take a really close look at how stories are put together and built. This will allow writers to really get a close look at how a story is constructed to help them improve their own writing. During the master class the following weekend, Larry Brooks is going to be taking more experienced writers who want a more detailed critique of their work through everything he does to make his work better. It's going to be a really close look at the editing process. For more information about this or any of the library's programs, feel free to call your local library or visit our website.